slow down your game, take a break, and enjoy the beautiful weather and watch some other people throw some discs. Just like that.
Hey, Ron. You done messed up, hey, Ron.
Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Aaron Rogers here at Groves Park, bringing you another course review video. This park is located on the east side of Tucson, just east of Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, which is right over here. You may hear some jets and helicopters and things flying overhead. This is a 9-basket course, so it does have 18 tee pads. Actually, it has quite a bit more tee pads. There's alternate layouts out here. Today I'm going to be playing from the short pads, so I'll be playing holes 1 through 9 clockwise around the park, and then at hole 10 we turn around and play back. So there are some disadvantages to that. Obviously you'll see later, I'm sure, where there'll be other people playing and you'll be throwing into the same basket. The etiquette on that is whoever's on the higher hole should have the right of way. Unless you're there way before them, then you'll play in. So you'll see some of that today, I'm sure. So it's a nice beautiful perimeter course. The baskets play around the outside of the park. There's some elevated baskets. There's some really long shots, especially if you get onto some of the longer tee pads. So you've got a nice variety out here. You've got some trees to obscure your shots. You've got some roller angles and things like that. So really fun course. They have a portable bathroom out here right now, and they just put in a water fountain for dogs and humans. And I guess that's the precursor to them potentially putting in an actual bathroom facility out here. So that'll be really nice. You've got this nice large park here with the canopies, the playground for the kids to come out and play. If you wanted to play around, you could still kind of be an eye shot with them while you're playing your round of disc golf. So nice family park to come out and enjoy. So come along with me and let's give Groves Park a try out here in Tucson, Arizona. So when you're out here playing, you want to be looking for the red tee signs for the first 9 holes. And then I'll show you when we come and make the turn, there are going to be yellow tee signs, and that's how you know you're playing the right route. All right, hole 1, nice and short one, 190 feet. Parking lot's OB, fence line down the left side is also OB. Basket's tucked in behind a tree with a guardian tree to the right. So kind of a nice little upshot, nothing too fancy. Good opening hole. That'll work. All right, not too bad. Left myself about 18 feet outside. On the left, slid up. On the right side of the basket. This dry earth, everything slides pretty quick, so play accordingly when you're out here. Start off with a birdie. Okay, hole 2 is another short one, 177 feet. Basket's down there behind a couple of trees. You have OB fence down the left side. You can do a nice play out here to the right. You do have a low canopy, so something low like the entropy, super overstable, kind of cut you back, skip up. You do have a forehand route, obviously, as well, or backhand Annie. I like to come around the right side so that if I do flare hard, I know I'm going to come up and hit that fence and stay pretty close to the basket, where if I came out with a forehand or an Annie and it skipped and drifted right, it could go out much farther. So I like to have that safety net, knowing that I can come back and hit that fence. So let's do a nice low entropy shot, get it under that canopy nice and close. Just like that. So one of the drawbacks to Groves is that you are sharing baskets, so sometimes you'll have to wait for another group to kind of play into the basket that you're on. But it's also nice because it gives you an opportunity to look at some of the lines that you might not have thought about throwing. So slow down your game, take a break, enjoy the beautiful weather, and watch some other people throw some discs. Just like that. All right, nice easy tap in here for 2. All right, 219 feet for hole 3, kind of setting us up. We're getting a little bit longer as we go. Definitely does get more challenging as we go out. Challenge with this one is that tree is on the front side of that basket. So if you're coming in high, you can catch that tree early. So it really kind of promotes you to either come out a little right or really go straight dead at it. So let's see if we can get it close. Might have made that if it wasn't for that little branch. Gives you a better idea of what this tree is like. Definitely obstructs your angle of attack. Coming in low is the ideal. I came in a little high, but not too bad. Give you a view back here. Kind of show you. It's definitely a low canopy. Scoop up another 2. All right, hole 4, 270 feet, straight down the middle here. Tee box is protected by this beautiful old tree here. Does eliminate some of the right-handed big hyzer stuff if you're coming out here. So it does want you to shape a different kind of shot. You got a guardian tree on the left and right of the center of the fairway, so you do have to hit a pretty nice pure line to get it down there close. Got a little bit of a, feels here like a left to right wind, and the flags on the basket up there look like a bit of a right to left headwind. So let's just put it straight down there with a hex and see what we get. Yeah, I left that one a little early. Kick off the fence, roll. Look at that members roll. It's like that thing's on a remote control. All right, we'll take it. All right, I got lucky with a kick off the fence over there, which is an OB fence, so fortunate enough to roll back out this way. Left myself with about 21 feet. Out here, these curbs that are in the back, those are also OB. Unless the basket is in the desert, this curb line around the park is out of bounds. So just be mindful of that when you guys are playing. Okay, hole 5, 370 feet, starting to lengthen out now. Some good distance. Basket's tucked all the way back in by the corner. There's a flag stick out here. I'm not sure if that's a Mando for this layout or not. This is the first time I've seen that out here. They did have a tournament recently. That might have been a wind read for other holes on the course that were outside in the desert. So I do have this big tree here that I got to go around to the right. It's just under halfway down the fairway and really got to push it forward. So normally this orbital is my roller disc, but I need to kind of put it up on a high hyzer and let it ride out flat. So let's see if we can hyzer flip this up and get it down there. A lot wider than I wanted, a lot higher as well, but it'll get us down there. Still have some work to do. All right, I left myself well outside. Walking down here, there was a bit of a headwind as I was walking up to the basket. It's kind of gusty, so there's no wind now. But I definitely put that up a lot higher, a lot more nose up than I wanted to. That hyzer flip, I really wanted to push low and let it ride out. So error on my part, something I need to work on, but I have an opportunity. Let's see if we can get down there and make a long one. That's gonna be left. Uh-oh, roll down the hill. Okay, again, this curb would normally be out of bounds, but since the basket is located outside of that curb, the curb line is not OB. Something I need to work on. That shot was a little bit out of my kind of putter shot type of range. I needed to just kind of throw it like a normal throw, let it go flat, slide up. When I try to do those big jump putts or big lofty putts, I tend to fade a lot left, so I need to work on that. Uh-oh, bogey. It was straight and flat, just a little high. Okay, hole 6 is 215 feet, tucked on the left side of the curbs up there. Again, anything outside in the desert, the curbs are no longer OB. You do have this big guardian tree if you're trying to come in from the right. So a nice low straight shot is pretty ideal. There is a nice forehand, or for a lefty, hyzer shot into the basket as well. That should be pin high. All right, came in nice and low under this branch here. Pin high, unobstructed, easy two. Okay, hole 7 is 200 feet right on the nose. Elevated basket. The baskets out here change pretty frequently. Sometimes the elevated basket will be back in the corner. Out here, you have a nice variety out here. They change this course up pretty regularly. So elevated basket, obviously you're coming in higher if you're trying to get that ace run. So you have a tendency for a longer putt for a 2. So you can either try to just lay it up, come up short and take a tap in, or go after it and run it. We've got a big guardian tree short and left, and a little bit of wind, maybe right to left. Get down quick. Just over the top. That'll be all right. All right, left myself about 18 feet or so. Elevated basket, again, I've said this before, I'm taller, so it's not too uphill for me. But still a different change in your normal routine. So take your time on it, even those short ones. Make sure you follow through. Reach for the basket. Okay, hole 8's much farther. It's 360-ish, 359. It's tucked behind that left row of trees, so it is pretty obstructed. Ideally, you want to get it down there a little short and let it kind of skip and right in. There's some stumps and some boulders and stuff over there too that can kind of prevent you from getting in there, but out to the right side's a nice open shot. You do have a big shot around anhyzer if you got a big flex forehand, or a lefty could potentially stick one way out there. So let's just see if I can hyzer flip this orbital down there again, much lower trajectory, and send it down there. That's much better. Still coming out. Should be just fine. I'm on the left side. There are some curbs out there beyond that basket that are OB. They're inside the desert, so I'll show you that when we get down there. But I should have a decent chance at a 2 here. Okay, out here are those curbs I was telling you about that are beyond the basket. That would be OB. You can see the basket there. So if you were to venture out here and end up wide of those curbs there, then you would definitely be OB. And my shot ended up over here between the cactus, and I'll have a run at the basket from here. Kind of obstructed. Watch yourself on these cactus, especially if you're gonna drop to a knee like this. Make sure you're not kneeling down in anything. Too much tree. All right, we'll pick it up for a 3. All right, tap in for a 3. Came in a little high, but we'll walk away with that, happy. Okay, hole 9, this one doesn't have a red T sign. It's 270 feet, straight down. The parking lot is OB. Sometimes the basket will be tucked into the left side of those trees. Again, those curbs would be OB, like I said before, so just don't land in the parking lot and you'll be okay here. Too much hyzer. All right, I left myself this 45-foot obstructed putt. So, let's see if we can make it. Oh, short. All right, another 3. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the front 9 out here at Groves Park in Tucson, Arizona. I believe I'm shooting 5 down so far through 9. I had a bogey back there with a high miss putt, so not too bad. I'm looking at doing the back 9 here now. I'm letting a group kind of play through, get a little bit of distance, and then I'll film the back 9. So thank you for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed the front 9 here at Groves Park. Stay tuned for the back 9. And I'd like to give a big shout out to my sponsor, Basket Bashers Disc Golf. Check them out at basketbashersdiscgolf.com. Let's get out there and make 2022 an amazing year. Have fun and stay safe.